All in my blood, birds all in my dreams.
Hey guys, let's wait for viewers to come on board.
Oh, we're live?
Yeah, we're live already. Just waiting for viewers.
I thought Bob was gonna live stream this.
Yeah, in a few minutes. Start sharing on your post, on your
I came up from Bulgaria.
Hello, whoever is on, hello. We're just waiting for more viewers to get on before we go and live with you guys. So just remember, share the feed, start tagging people. We're gonna be starting in the next 5 minutes. We just need more viewers to come in before I really start talking, dropping these nuggets for you guys, okay?
Hi, everyone. I hope you're ready for a sensational night in trading.
That's right. Time to make some money. What'd you put?
Live now.
Okay.
Because we are live.
So in case I have my family, my friends on, I want to say hello to all you guys and thank you for the support. Thank you for tuning in into the ForexChicks, religiously on Sundays and Tuesdays.
I love you guys, really, from the bottom of our hearts. You have no idea how much this means to us, that we have so many viewers and so many followers and so many students, most importantly, because this is the reason why we come on live every Sunday and Tuesday. This is why I take time out of being a mommy to my lovely little baby girl to come on live for you guys, to teach you something that we've learned and we want all of you to learn so that you guys can live the way that you want to live, because that's the goal: time freedom, financial freedom. But most importantly, for our lady followers, our lady traders, this is so important for you guys, because we need to come together as women and dominate the market. Tell these men we can do exactly what you guys do.
That's
and
right.
better.
That's right, guys. We're about to start. We're about to start in 3 minutes, guys. 3 more minutes. So we need more viewers on here, guys, because remember, we're taking the time out of our day to give you some valuable information, guys. So let's start sharing the feed. Share my link. Let's get everybody on. I want to say hi to some of my friends that are probably watching. I love you. And my family who's watching me right now. Remember, guys, get your notebooks, get some pens, and take notes, because what Melissa's going to drop for you guys, we have not dropped that all in any of our sessions. This is going to be the first time we're going to go over this new information that she's going to be giving to you. So whatever we give you, take as much as you could and run with it, and use that as your advantage to catch more pips at the end of the day, because this is why we're all traders, right? We want to be able to beat the market makers. We want to catch as many pips, but you want to catch them consistently. Okay, so we're just waiting for more viewers to go on.
Oh, she killed my music vibe. I was so jamming right now, guys.
All right.
Sorry, guys. Just waiting for a few more people to come on. Sharing the post. Share. Tag your people. Get them on. We want to start off this night. Kick it off with some great knowledge, some homework. We're going to go right in tonight, guys. So please take out your pens, your notebooks, your highlighters, your whiteout, whatever you need to be the best student you can be tonight, because we're going to go over some heavy stuff, okay? And this is only going to help you become a better trader, and that's our goal for you guys to trade on your own, be able to do this from home, from your current job, and make just a little extra money on the side. If that's all it is that you want, a little extra money, you want to supplement your income, you can do it. But you have to pay attention, and you have to listen exactly to everything that we tell you. We're giving you knowledge. We're trying to prevent mistakes that we've made. so that you guys don't have to make them, so you guys can just go straight to the top.
That's right. So I'm going to just show them quickly the board. So we're going to be going over the higher highs, the higher lows. After Melissa's done dropping her new information, we're going to go over the 3 different type of dojis that we have. A lot of people were a little curious about what type of dojis, how many dojis there are. We're going to be going over the 3 different dojis. We're going to go again over the morning, the evening star, the hammer, and the hanging man, because a lot of people have been telling me that the hanging man and the hammer look alike. Yeah, they do look alike, but it depends on what trend that they're up. If it's an uptrend or if it's a downtrend, that differentiates which reversal pattern that this is. So I'm gonna let Melissa go on. She's gonna be going over the homework and she's gonna be teaching it to you guys in the next 2 minutes. All right, guys. So let me put this back.
I hope you guys are ready. We have some great information for you guys tonight.
Okay, so we're about to share a screen, guys. You're not gonna see us any longer. We hope you enjoyed tonight's session. We really do put work into this, guys, and we're really just doing this from the bottom of our hearts to really just help you guys, because I was once at your position. I was a beginner. I didn't know anything, and all I wanted was somebody to take the time out of the day to show me. There's not a lot of people that are willing to do what we do. You know what I mean? So the fact that you have people like myself and her and other people that do webinars, we really do it because we want to show you, because when we started, we didn't have anyone to show us this.
Absolutely not.
So the fact that it's our mission to really help you guys dominate the markets with us. That's how the ForexChicks came out. We're like, you know what? We're learning how to invest in the market. We spend thousands of dollars in professional traders to teach us. And I just want to teach you what I was taught, so you can say, wow, there is people out here that really care, really want to help us make more money. So with this being said, we're going to start right now. And I'm going to share my screen with you guys. Okay, so give me a second. All right, start screen share. Minus this. Okay, look at me in the background. That's all catching pips, right? Let's start sharing this. All right, guys. So Melissa is gonna go over, and this is how you want your chart to set up, like this.
Yes.
You going over this pair?
Go into the NZD JPY first.
Like this?
Yeah.
Okay, let me lower the music down. All right, guys. So Melissa's gonna be going over the NZD JPY. These are live charts. This is the market moving. So you're gonna be seeing the chart, moving along. So I want you to see what she wrote out. We're about to go over everything that you see out here right in front of your face. I hope you guys, love tonight's lesson, and let's get this, guys. So Melissa's about to start. Okay?
Yep. Give me just a second, guys. Okay, guys, so basically I asked you in your homework, and we're going to teach you the homework, okay? Because I'm sure a lot of you didn't understand it or don't even know how to set up a moving average, okay? So basically, we're going to start, I asked you guys what a moving average is, right? And a moving average is just a very simple way to smooth out price over time. Okay, so when what is exactly a moving average? Well, it's just an indicator. It's an indicator that's going to let you know where the price has been moving and where it could potentially be moving to. Okay, so now I also asked you guys what are different types of moving averages. Well, we have we have two simple ones, okay? And each of these moving averages has their own smoothness, right? It has their own smoothness levels. So they are different. They are two different types of moving averages, okay? As you see here, I have the simple moving average and I have the exponential moving average. And these are your two most common and your two most basic and easiest moving averages, okay? So now the smoother it is, right? And your simple moving average is your smoother of the moving averages. So that's the red one for you guys. It just kind of, you see how it kind of just, if you can follow the mouse, follow the red line, you can see it kind of just goes in a very smooth direction. There's no highs, really. There's no lows. It just moves at a constant flow, whereas your exponential, it's much choppier. It moves exactly pretty much with the market. See, it starts up here where it's consolidating, boom, market drops, the exponential moving average drops, and it just follows, so on and so forth and so forth. Okay, so we did say that the simple moving average and the exponential, they're your easiest, okay? And the simple moving average is actually your most basic. It's like your most basic, your most simplest in Forex. This will be the most simplest thing you will learn, okay? And so really quickly, how you calculate your moving average is you take 5 periods, right? Simple moving averages on your 1 hour chart. You can do the last 5 hours, right? We are on an hour chart, right? So I would do the last 5 hours. Let me just go to where we are in the market. So remember, each candlestick represents an hour. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. You would take those 5 and you would take the closing price of all those and divide it by 5. And you would get your simple moving average. 10-minute chart would be 50 minutes. You divide those closing prices by 5. 30 minutes, for example, you would take the last 150 minutes and divide it by 5, and so on and so forth. Okay, and what this is going to do for you guys, it's going to help you tweak and edit your indicator. Okay, so that we're going to get on as we move. I don't want to confuse you guys when you're learning this, okay? Because not everybody's going to get it at the same pace. Not everybody learns at the same pace, okay? But so now we know the red is a very smooth moving average. It just flows with the chart, with the market. The exponential moving average, you see it's choppier, follows pretty much the exact movement of the market. Okay, and this is very helpful, guys. It's helpful because it's going to be easy once you learn and you're studying your charts. You're going to be able to potentially predict where, pardon me, guys, I burped. I'm so sorry. You can potentially see what the price is going to do, okay? So now when you're using your SMA for trend lines, draw your SMA, sorry, guys, simple moving average. When you're using your SMA for trend lines, if the price stays above the trend line, right, and one stays below, do you see what I mean? And that can be used, sorry, up, ooh, sorry, no,
Right here. The one with the red.
This one?
That one.
Perfect. Okay. Woo, that's much better, right? You can see exactly where the market currently is at the moment. So the only problem is with, did we zoom in or out?
You zoomed out. It was better so people can see.
Yeah, but I didn't want to zoom in that much.
So you're controlling it right now.
Yeah, but this was right here because I want to show everybody.
Okay.
Okay, so the only problem is with the simple moving average, the only downfall con that it has is that it can give you a false signal. Why? Because they're susceptible to spikes. And what that means is you see how it flows naturally and it kind of moved up a little bit, like it had its flow down, and you see it's kind of, it has its flow down. Stupid mouse.
Perfect.
Okay. You see how it flows down, and you see how right here it starts to come down, right? But actually the market's moving up. It was starting to move up. So that's kind of like a fake out, you see, and it's up here, but the market was dropping down. Then it had a little bit of a spike up, went back down, spike up, but you see it doesn't match. Eventually, you see where it is now, it kind of caught up with the market, which it will always do. Your indicator will always eventually catch up with the market. You see how here it caught up? It's going up. But you see how the exponential catches it perfectly. Your moving average on the exponential catches every single dip and rise pretty much perfectly. It pretty much goes along with the market in all its ups and downs. Okay, and that's why the exponential and the simple are easy to teach together, because the exponential is very similar to the simple moving average. But the only difference is, remember how I said that the simple, you would take your last 5 hours. Okay, well, the exponential only really focuses on your last 3. So it's more for what price is currently doing, what it's currently doing at the moment. So you want to use your EMA, your exponential moving average, to trade, right? And what it's so great about this, because it responds quickly to a short period of time.
That we have up there.
Okay.
We're asking what's the numbers of our moving average.
What are the numbers of your moving average? I'm actually going to take you to another chart. I'm going to show you how to set it up and what numbers I use. Okay, so give me just a moment and we will get there, guys. Okay, but now what the exponential moving average helps you do, it helps you catch trends more accurately. Okay, which means more profits. It means you get to ride the wave longer, right? And that's what that's what we want here. Okay, so your moving average informs you of a possible trend, right? Or when it's going into reverse. And how does it do that? Well, this is actually, I put this here, crossover fake out, right? Because you have to be very careful of these. Okay, so you see how they cross, but the exponential is going up, so you think it might go up, but actually the market moved down. Okay, so that was your crossover fake out. So now we're gonna go into the Euro NZD, where I basically set it up, and these are simple moving averages. These are both simple moving average lines, right? So if you're on your MetaTrader, you're gonna go to insert, you're gonna go to your indicators, you're gonna go to custom, then you're gonna go to custom moving averages, okay? This is the screen you're gonna see. This is the screen that pops right up. So your period, this one says 13 in value, right? I would change this to 50. It's gonna be simple. I want to change my colors, red, and then the width, because I want to see them supremely dark because I'm blind, and that would give me the red one. Same thing for the blue one. You would go back into your input. Your simple for this one would be 10, because you want to see both both past and now future, right? So we'll just change it to 10. That will stay simple, and I would change the color to blue. Okay? And it would set, you would hit okay, and this is what you get. This is your simple moving average. I find this easier to use for beginners when you're trading. Okay, so one gives you see the blue, simple gives you more a follow of what the market has been doing, and the red kind of just flows. It's the more longer vision of the chart, you could say. Okay, so like I said, this is both simple moving averages. I hate when your computer does things I don't tell it to do.
The numbers were 6 and 26. Would you put?
No. 50 and 10, guys. 50, right? That's your longer view. You're looking more at the past, and 10 is for more of what's going on in the market currently.
Okay, and that was
okay.
The colors.
So the red, I put it as my 50, as my long term.
All right, guys. So Amory, the red for the smooth, okay, the simple moving average, that's 50, right?
I use 50. Yes, that's a custom number.
She used 50, and for the exponential.
No. These are both simple moving averages because I want to show them how to trade with this one first. This is the simplest one to learn.
And they
The
both 50.
simplest one to read. No. The red is 50. That's your long-term view. And the blue is 10. It's a
10, yeah.
It's a smaller view of what's currently been going on in the market. Okay?
All right, so you got the numbers, Anne-Marie.
Yes, Emery, you got the numbers. I hope you're happy now. So let me just move because this seemed to have moved.
All you have to do is just go right
Again.
back to the red. If you click the red.
No, it didn't do that before. It took it away for something that I wasn't looking for. So, okay, guys. So this is, you see, the stupid.
Just click over the mouse.
Okay, guys, you see how these two SMAs crossed over? Why is it still moving? It moved.
I hope you guys are taking notes, guys. This is
Okay.
some good information she's giving.
You see how these, both lines, both simple moving averages, they crossed over. Okay, and they crossed over literally right in between the red and the green candle, let's say. But let's say, for Christ's sake, it was more on the red. I'm not going to go in immediately. Why? Because I'm smart. So I'm going to wait for my confirmation, right, guys? That's what we wait for before we get into a trade. Confirmation. You check, is there a reversal pattern coming in after that? What's happening? Before I jump into a trade and I potentially lose a lot of money, I need to listen to the story that the market is painting, okay? I need to see what the market is going to do next before I
50 and 10, Emery.
Before I just jump into a trade, okay? So what does the market do?
And that chart, Plemo, Coleman, that chart is, we're on the
Euro NZD 1 hour chart, guys. This is the Euro NZD 1 hour live chart.
You're welcome, Anne-Marie.
Okay, so it crossed over, right? And here we had, right after that red, where it technically did cross over, what happens? Green candle. And then another red. And then guess what? Reversal, sign of reversal. So what happened? Green candle, boom, another green candle. Confirmation, right? That's confirmation for you. It crossed over.
Look at
it
that.
did what it was supposed to do.
Nuggets
and it gave you perfect confirmation.
God.
So what would you do there? I would go in as a buy.
For you guys who are missing this, you're missing out on this money, guys.
And guess what happens? If you're studying and you've learned your simple moving average and you follow your indicators, guess what? I would have bought right here in this big green ass candle, right?
Where? Right
I would
here.
have bought right here, guys. You see this big green engulfing style candle? This is where I would have bought. And look.
Wow. Look
and
at
these
that.
are hours. So this would have been a long-term trade for me.
Wow.
For sure. Okay. So 1 hour, 2 hours, 3 hours, 4 hours, 5 hours, 6 hours, so on and so forth, and so on and so forth. And look what happens. Right here. This is huge. This is a huge wave up. This is a huge write up. Okay. So let's say you guys would have gone in right here. Where you should have, because you waited for your confirmation, you saw your reversal, and you had your go sign. You had your go buy. That was your sign.
Wow.
Okay. So you would have gone in right here. Right? And you would have rode the wave up. And I would have gotten out. I literally would have gotten out here. And even though that doji, that long ass doji, that big ass doji is right.
Wow.
That's my sign that a reversal's coming, right? That's my sign of reversal's coming.
And that's your sign for exit.
Oh man, I lost how many pips that was.
721 pips, guys.
721 pips. Hold on. That's one trade, okay? One trade. 720 pips. I suck at math, so Kim's going to do that math for me. On a standard lot, what would that have been?
721 pips. That's $7,210. $7,210, guys. Are you watching this? Are you hearing this?
Who makes that in 24 hours? This wasn't 24 hours, but who even makes that in 24 hours? What about on a 50-cent lot?
That would have been half. So that would have been half of
35?
35. Yeah, like 3,600.
Let's round it. 3,500. Some people don't even make that in a week.
That's right, guys.
What if you would have had a mini micro?
If you would have had 0.25, that would have been half of 35. That would have been
1,500. About 1,500. Some people don't make that in a week.
1750.
1750 to be exact. Some people don't even make that in a week. Some people don't make that in 2 weeks. There's people I know that don't make that in 3 weeks. And you're telling me you cannot take the time to learn this? You cannot take the time to change your life?
These nuggets.
My friend, you have some serious issues, because here you had your crossover. You had your confirmation. You had your reversal. You had every sign, okay, telling you that your indicator is correct. Something is about to happen in the market. It confirmed, it reversed, and it shot up.
Keep using your mouse. Shay, what isn't uploading? What isn't uploading? If you're on this live feed, what isn't uploading? Valentia, can you see everything that's going on? Is this amazing or what, Valentia? Valentia, how's it going, girl? I miss you so much. I'm glad you're on this live feed. But Shay Dalla, can you please ask me what isn't uploading? What's not loading? I need to know. I need to make sure you guys can see. Robert, make sure we're on. Are you checking? Let's make sure you're on. Oh, actually, let me get your phone so I can click the YouTube video.
I don't even know where my phone is.
This is amazing, guys. Look at this.
Oh, I was sitting on it and I don't even
Just click on the link, see if what we're seeing is what we're seeing. I want to make sure people can see all this stuff, guys. I hope you guys are enjoying this session. I mean, look at this, guys. This right here with what she has set up literally can make you thousands. So if you guys literally don't have your notebook on, see what we're seeing is what we're seeing. I want to make sure people can see. Okay, good.
I can see. I don't know where you can see.
No, it could be on here. Everything's good on my part. All right, good, Raymond. It might be just on his computer. All right, thanks for the input. But I hope you guys are really just paying attention, because look at this. This is some serious numbers. Hey, Heather, thank you. Thank you. Kim, please tell Melissa I didn't see the reversal point. Show him the reversal point, because I see a lot of people can't see. All right, guys, she's going to go over the reversal point.
So you see right here on this red candle.
You want to zoom in? Zoom in just for that one candle, just for the simple fact. Okay, perfect.
Hold on, because now I need to find it for them. These big-ass candles.
No, you don't have to go that big. Just go one more small. There.
Okay.
You can see perfect.
Hold on, but you got to find him the crossover.
Crossovers right here. You just go back to the red, and then we'll take you back to the where you were. Perfect.
Okay, but no, that's not where the crossover is.
Hold on, guys. She's gonna show you.
Yeah, because now everything is big, so now I have to find it all over again, guys. I'm sorry. But for my blind people, I'll do this for you guys because I am super blind, even with my glasses. Okay. So you see right here, red and blue, your two simple moving averages cross over right on this red candle. But then what happens? Green candle. Then another red candle.
Then your doji, right?
Then your doji. Pretty sure that's a freaking doji. So what is your doji?
That's
your doji is your sign of reversal. Can we say it now? Loud and proud and all together now. Doji is the sign of reversal.
That's why we tell you guys, if you do your homework and do your reversal patterns, that's what signify what? The opposite, the trend. So people want to know, people are asking.
What does the crossover signify? The crossover signifies that you're about the market, the chart, the price action, it's about to have a reversal. Something is about to happen, okay? That's what your crossover means. And that's exactly what happens, guys. Okay, I'm not saying just only trust your simple moving averages. I trust my simple moving averages along with everything else that I've learned. Okay, my reversal patterns. I know what they mean. So I know, is this where it crossed over? Because I know we moved. Oh, it moved.
Just go back. The original screen is the back. Just go back, touch that. There, it takes you right to where you were, see?
No, but that's not the crossover because we're zoomed in. We're zoomed in. It's over here. Right here.
Okay.
See? So again, guys, we showed you the red and the blue. My two simple moving averages crossed over. I'm not stupid. So what do?
Look at the crossover, guys.
Wait for confirmation. I see where the market is going. What is the Euro NZD telling me?
So they can see.
Okay, what is the Euro NZD telling me?
Right here, guys. Are you seeing where the crossover? The crossover is right here. Put the mouse for those of you on YouTube.
Right, right under that
Rackham. I'm sorry if I'm not pronouncing your name. If you go on my Facebook page, the link is there. Click on the YouTube link. I posted it all over my page. You guys should be on my YouTube link if you guys want to see clearer. A little zoom. Daniels, look, Daniels. Look at my mouse. For those of you watching on my YouTube channel, look where my mouse is, guys. This is the crossover. It's literally right underneath. We physically wrote it for you guys out. You should not be able not to see this. This is the crossover. This is the reversal. Yes, it's the blue. The moving average is blocking it. But look, guys, we just made it bigger just for you guys. We normally don't have it this big, but this doji is what? A reversal. That means it's a confirmation. That's when you enter the crossover plus your doji is confirmation to get your butts in this trade so you can make this 721 pips, guys, you would have made with us. This is crazy. Like, we literally have this all out for you guys. So Brian asked the question.
Yes, Brian.
Would it be a safe thing to say you don't necessarily trade by the session but more in price action, waiting for entry candles?
Okay, I would recommend you trade a session and not price action. I can trade price action. I can trade a session. I can do that because I have experience. I can do that because I've been studying and studying and studying for months. So I can look at a chart. I don't have indicators on my chart. If I pull up my MetaTrader 4 on my phone right now, it's a naked chart. I read naked charts. Most people can't do that, okay? Some people can't do that. People that trade, people that have been trading, that's what they use, indicators. I don't need to use an indicator. I can simply read a naked chart. I'm showing you an indicator because I want to guarantee you guys money. I want you guys to end our session tonight and look at your charts and set up your simple moving average and understand what you're doing, okay? And see and read the story that the market is telling you. Make a prediction. Go on your demo account. Everybody should have a demo account by now. And put that trade, put your prediction into your demo account and see what you're going to make. It's going to tell you exactly what you would have made had you gone into that trade with your live money. So you're going to see what you're learning, if it's sticking, if it's not. You need to come back. You need to ask us questions, okay? You need to fully understand what we are teaching you. That's the only way that you're going to be a successful trader. Don't make the mistakes I made. Don't make the mistakes Kim made. I never blow my account. Kim has.
Yes, I have.
More than once. I do not want you guys to do that. Okay, you're gonna get to a level. What do we tell you guys? Always place a stop loss. I don't trade with stop losses. I haven't traded with stop losses in months, but I can do that because I know that if I'm entering a trade, okay, I'm looking at that trade constantly and I'm checking on my money constantly because that's my money. For you guys that are brand new, that you're beginners, and we're teaching you about pips. And
thank you, Valencia. Thank you.
And we're teaching you about your bearish and your bullish and your doji and your hanging man and your indicators. We're teaching you this so you can put all this stuff together.
Thank you for joining us. We're live
putting
on
all this stuff together, okay, so that you can learn to properly read a chart. And once you do that, I promise you, you will be able to read a naked chart.
Hey, Jose, Luis.
Okay,
thank you for joining us.
To do that, in order for you to get to where we are, you need to pay attention.
If you guys want to make this money,
okay? Because if you're not sitting at your computer or on your phone right now, right?
We love you.
On your YouTube with a pen, with a notepad, why are you on? You obviously don't have any willingness to learn, okay? Because if you did, you'd be taking notes and you'd be putting what we're teaching you to practice. You would get off this webinar tonight and go and set up your simple moving average because it's not that difficult.
Now, can we show them again?
It's simple. Yes, I put in 2 crossovers for you guys.
Now, there's another one? Okay.
Yes, let me just zoom out and I will zoom back in and we will show you where the crossover is and I zoomed out too much.
Look at her. Look at Melissa. She's throwing down some nuggets, guys. I hope you join. We are live. For those of you that want to go on live, we are actually live right now on the YouTube link that's posted on my webinar. I mean, guys, I told you we were going to kill it tonight. We literally have hundreds of people on our YouTube channel live watching us. I hope you guys are enjoying this session because we're going to keep giving you more nuggets. So Melissa's going to go over the next crossover.
Okay, so yes, we have a crossover, but I wanted to show you guys this because you do see we have two crossovers.
Look at
Technically speaking, we have two crossovers here. Okay, so now the red crossed with the blue right over here, and I'll zoom in for you guys and we'll go through this again, okay? This is your first crossover, but what this is doing, okay, you see how I'm going to go with the blue because it's
Heather,
more current.
It's
more current to price action. Okay, it's closer to what the market is currently doing
Thank you for joining us.
Okay, so my blue is the indicator I'm looking at first, guys. Okay, the blue is the first indicator that I'm looking at. Okay, so what does this tell me? What does this tell me? My blue indicator, which is more current to the closer price action that we currently are now in the market, right? Because that's what we told you guys. The red is the more long-term view and your blue is your more current, right? So what did my blue do here? It spiked down.
Look at that, guys. You see it right
blue
here?
Spiked down, but guess what the market did? It went up. You know what that's called? Divergence. It's when your indicator goes the opposite way of the market. And we're going to get into that as we go on with time. I just wanted you guys to know that. You saw the crossover, but the market didn't do what my indicator said it was going to do. It did the opposite. That is divergence. Your indicator does the opposite of what the market does, okay?
Killing it.
So what happens here? It crossed over again.
Look at that, guys. You see this?
Okay, it had another crossover. Do I get into the trade right away? Absolutely not.
What are you waiting for?
Absolutely not. I'm looking to see what the market is doing. What's my next candle? Stinking with this Apple. Guys, I'm a PC user. My PC doesn't betray me like this.
I love my Apple,
It does what I tell it to do, okay? My PC does not. Where are my PC users? Because our PCs do not betray us. Apple products betray us.
Hey, don't hate on my Apple. I love it.
Okay. Goodness. Stay.
Just press the mouse thing, the pointer. Perfect.
Oh, Christ, thank you.
Apple in the house, Brian. That's right.
It had a crossover. What happened?
Look at this, guys.
Not much. Not much happened. I'm watching the market. Not much is happening. Had a little bit of a drop. But what happens here? I'm watching the market. Right here you have what? A hammer.
Look at this hammer, guys.
That's a perfect
Look at that. Look at this hammer.
That's
Are you
beautiful.
guys watching this?
That is absolutely beautiful.
And show them the next. Look at
but
this.
Look what happens. Do I get in right there?
No.
I could go in as a buy. I could go in as a buy right now. Me, I would. Do I tell you guys to? Absolutely not. You know why? Because I want you to wait. I want you to wait to see what happens. Green, red, doji. Here you have a doji. What is your doji telling you? The market was going down a little bit. The doji tells you a reversal is coming. Sure enough.
That's right, girl. Hammer.
Okay. Market goes up. Crossover. Clearly, another crossover. Just confirming what a perfect buy this was.
Woof! Look at that, guys.
What would have happened? What would have happened if you would have come in after your doji? Let's say you would have bought even here. Let's say you would have waited for that confirmation. And you would have bought here. And let's say you would have even come out here, because this is a sign of reversal. This is a sign saying the market is about to do something.
570 pips, guys.
570 pips. I gave you 721 pips, and I gave you 500.
Look at this, guys.
21 pips.
Look at this. From right here, you guys want, this is why we tell you why it's so important to know your reversal patterns, because if you know your reversal patterns, you know when to go in your entry points. Myron, thank you for coming on. I hope you're watching us on our YouTube. Brian Adams has a question. Do you also believe certain MAs are dynamic support?
Absolutely, which brings me to my next point, okay, is that you can use
hammer time. That's right.
Your simple moving averages. You guys can use that. Some people do as a support and resistance. Okay, so basically, when the price dips below the moving average, like let's say right here, that's your sign for a buy. And sure enough,
look at that, guys.
that's your buy.
Look at
when
that.
The market price dips below your divergent, okay,
Right
like
here.
the dip below here, but this was still on its right up. It dipped below right here. You could have gone in as a little sell. I wouldn't recommend it because you can't always just say, "Oh, well, it dropped below." It broke my my support, so let me go into the trade. No, that's not the way you do things. Okay, whether or not you're using this as an indicator, whether or not you're using this as support and resistance, as soon as it crosses over, I'm not going to tell you jump into the trade. As soon as it dips below your simple moving average, whether it dips below or above, am I telling you go in as a buy or sell? Absolutely not. What do I tell you to do? You wait for your next candle. You wait for your confirmation. You wait for your reversal sign, because those are your perfect entry points. Once you see your confirmation, once you see that reversal candle, you wait and you go in. You study your chart,
right, guys,
and you go in.
In 5 seconds, we're about to go live again. The Facebook Live is only 30 minutes. Get back on. Get back on. Finish. Okay, continue. For our YouTube users are on.
Okay, guys. So that's basically your simple moving average. I showed you how to set up your simple, how to set up your exponential. What I'd like you to start doing, though, is using your simple moving averages. And like I said, my red is my long term. My red simple moving average is my long term. I use a specific number for that. That's 50. That's a custom number. Okay, so I'm giving you guys something that I personally use, okay, when I want to set up my chart with my simple moving averages, okay? That's a personal number that I use. That is something that I created, that I developed. That's my special number. My blue is my short term. So
right,
what's
guys,
that? I use the number 10. I'm not going to tell you why I use those numbers, because I'm not here to give you all my secrets. I'm just here to simply show you how simple it is to do what we do, okay? To trade. It's not hard. It's not rocket science. You guys can learn this as long as you're paying attention. It's very, very, very simple, okay? Your indicator usually is correct. It's not 100%. That's why I cannot tell you to rely just on your moving average. No, you need to wait for confirmation or your reversal pattern. You need to open your eyes. As soon as it does something, as soon as it crosses over or you see a divergence, what does that tell you? Open your eyes. Open your eyes
so they can see.
Open your eyes, because the market is about to do something, okay? The market is about to do something, okay? That's what I'm trying to teach you guys. But this is your most simple indicator. We'll go over exponential next time on Sunday, but I want you guys to master your simple moving average, because this is honestly the easiest and it is the most simplest to use. Okay.
Right.
And like I said, you can use it as a support and resistance, but don't use it as that alone. Wait for your confirmation, right? Engrave that into your head. Wait for confirmation, wait for your reversal pattern. Okay. You don't just go into a trade because the market did something and you think, oh, okay, well, it's going to do something right now. No, you wait you wait for your confirmation. You wait for that reversal pattern to go into the trade, guys. Okay. So now another thing that we're going to go over next week, really simple. And I asked you guys, this was part of your homework, was chart indicators, right? So we went over chart indicators. Obviously, we just went over the simple and the exponential. We're going to go more in depth into the exponential. We'll review the simple moving average, right? But there's also the MACD. There's the, oh my God, I always forget it. The Bollinger Bands. There is, there's one I can never remember how to say. It's like Stoch or Stoch, or I'm going to chop it up. Yeah, I think that's the one.
Yes.
And there's also the parabolic SAR, okay? And we're going to go over all of them, because what works for me may not necessarily work for you, and what works for you may not necessarily work for me. But that was part of your homework, to give me some other indicators, okay? So we had the Bollinger Band, the
stochastics,
the what she said, and the parabolic, okay? You learn simple, you learn exponential.
Right, homework.
But I want you to practice your simple moving
Christopher,
average.
we're
Okay?
live on my YouTube.
That is your
link.
simplest
It's on
form,
my
and I promise
Facebook
you guys,
page. If you go
once
on
you
my
guys
Facebook,
learn how to
you
draw
can click
out
on our link. We're
your
live
simple
on
moving
Facebook.
average, you plug in those two numbers. Remember,
okay,
red is long term,
Hi,
that's
Jennifer.
50. Short term is blue, and that's the number 10. And you're welcome, because that was a special gift, and I shouldn't be sharing my custom numbers with you guys, but I did because I love you guys. Okay?
All right, so now we're going to be going over some cool things, guys.
This is part of homework, reversal. Okay? And we're going to go over these reversal patterns.
And then when I'm on, you're going to be writing the homework on here.
Weekly. Okay? I want you guys to get familiar. You may not use all these reversal patterns. I promise. You may not use all these reversal patterns, but you want to be able to spot them out. You want to at least get familiar with them. I don't use all of them, but I use a good number of them because we're familiar with them. Okay? So I encourage you guys to do that.
That's what this goes right here. All right, guys. Hey. This is Kim as well. Okay, now, what I want you guys to learn. This is why I cannot stop emphasizing on these reversal patterns, guys. Like, if you were just listening to what we were just talking about, how much money these few patterns can literally make you. There's more reversal patterns. Of course, there's hundreds, there's many of them, but if you focus on at least a good 4 or 5, you're in for the money. I'm telling you, you're going to make a ton of money.
Absolutely.
Now, this is the doji, all right, guys? We have literally, I hope you guys can see me, 3 different dojis, okay? We have the Greystone doji. Go and press resume.
Sorry, guys.
Okay, good. We have the 3 dojis right here, which are all sign of reversal. So I want you to take a picture of this, guys. So when you see a candlestick like this, or a cross that looks lower, or right in the middle, or at the bottom, remember, it signifies like Jesus on a cross. I'm sorry that I hate using this as an example, but that's how I remember it. Now, how do I remember a morning star? A morning star, you're always going to find it at the bottom, okay? You're going to find it at the bottom. And when you wake up, what happens? You're up, you're standing.
You rise up.
You rise up. So you think of it as an uptrend. A morning star is a sign the market is going to go up. So if the market goes up, that means is you're going to go in for a buy, right? Uptrend. Now, just be careful you don't step on that button. Now, evening star. What happens to evening? Think of evening as you're about to go to bed, you're tired, and you're about to go to sleep or nap, whatever, right? I don't know what time you guys go to bed, because what's nighttime for you is sometimes daytime for other people. So think about when you go to bed, the evening star is always going to be at the top. So I drew it out. These are all candlesticks right here. These are candlesticks. This is the evening star. And what happens after the evening star? It's a sign of reversal, that the market is going to be going on a downtrend. What is a downtrend? A sell, right? So this is a sell. Now, hold on. Let me see if I have any more questions. Can't see at all. Can't see the board. Okay. Valentia, make sure you can see. Palermo, can you see my doji? Look at the dojis right here. Oh, that's why you guys couldn't see the doji. Look at the doji. We have the Greystone gold doji, and we have the other 2 crosses, okay? So for those of you that were on my Facebook Live that couldn't see it, this is it. These are the 3 different types of doji. These are signs of reversal patterns, guys, okay? Hope you guys can see that now. Okay, now, the hammer, right? A lot of people say the hammer, hanging man are very similar. Yes, they do look alike, but how you can tell the difference is in what trend they're following. So look at it like this. The hammer. So when you see the candlesticks, right? These are 3 candlesticks. Hold on. Sorry, guys, because I want to play this live for you guys, too. Okay, now, hold on, I have a question. Please explain the doji. Okay, a baby. The doji, it's a sign of reversal, okay? If you see a doji, are you going to jump in and execute a trade? Absolutely not. You need more confirmation. When I go into a trade and I see a doji, I'll wait and see for my next 2 candlesticks and see what it's going to do. Okay, so that is what a doji is. It's just another sign of reversal. Now, the hammer and the hanging man, okay? The hammer, okay, usually you see it after a downtrend, right? After a downtrend, you see my 3 candlesticks going down. Boom, you see a hammer. What does that mean? That the market should reverse and go back on an uptrend, okay? Is it always correct? No. That's why we tell you, again, if you see a hammer, you're not just going to go and jump on and execute a trade. Wait for reversals. Wait for confirmation by waiting for the next 2 candlesticks at least. Now, so think of a hammer is going up. You're going to ham stuff down. You're waking up, pump, and you're going to ham your way up, okay? A hanging man.
Did you explain the hammer is at the bottom
of a trend?
Yes.
Yep, on a downtrend, like a sell.
Correct.
Okay, now, a hanging man. A hanging man, you usually see it following an uptrend. That's why I wrote my 3 candlesticks going up. For those of you that can see it, hold on. What chart do you use for confirmation? I trade on the 30-minute chart and on the hour chart. And then just to look overall, I always look at my 4-hour chart and the day chart. That's something that I do. Your name is Rakeem. That is what I use. But for execution, I usually look at my 1-hour to my 30-minute chart. Those are the time frames that I trade them. If I want to scalp, I use the 5 and the 15-minute chart. It's if I'm looking just to scalp. Now, when people are scalping, you only should be scalping for 5 to 15 minutes max. That is a fact. If you're scalping, you should not be scalping more. If you're doing on a 5-minute chart, no more than 5 to 15 minutes. Get out, collect your pips, and that's it. Don't get greedy. Now, a question. Crystal, I have a question. Does it matter what color the reversal candlestick or not? No, it doesn't matter. It does not matter. Usually when we showed you earlier, and I'm going to go over it because we're not done, guys. I have to do now my session with perfect entries again because I've had a lot of questions, and this is why it's important to write down your notes, but I'm going to go over that for you, Crystal, next. Now, a hanging man, you usually see it following an uptrend. That means you see the buyers were pushing. Boom, a hanging man came in and wait for the next candlesticks, and that means we're looking for a sign of bearish. What is bearish? Going down. So this is looking to go in as a sell.
Sell, baby, sell.
So remember, when you see a hammer, make sure you see this. When you see a hammer,
think of it, guys, as they're going to hammer up the price. They're going to hammer their way up. The hammer, okay, is bullish when it's on a downtrend, and the hanging man will be bearish when it's at an uptrend. I'm sorry, I'm pointing at my boob. Don't look at my boob. Okay, so down, right? Your hammer is going to be on a downtrend, which signifies that they're going to hammer price up. And your hanging man is at the top of your uptrend. Okay, they're going to push price down. But what do we say? Wait for confirmation. Just because you see a hammer or a hanging man, we're not telling you jump right into the trade. We're telling you to wait for your confirmation. And also, let me repeat for you guys. You guys are beginners, okay? Look at your 5-minute chart, your 15-minute chart, maybe even your 30-minute chart, okay? To trade. That's what I want you to trade on. I don't want you to trade on the hour chart. I don't want you to trade on the 4-hour chart. You will at some point learn and be able to trade on those charts. But for now, you should be only looking at those charts, 4-hour chart, day chart, week chart, month chart, just to see where price has gone, where price was, where price has gone. That's all you want to look at. You want to see the story, okay? Make your notes, your highs, your lows, your higher highs, your higher lows, your lower highs, your lower lows. Okay, find that. Find reversals. Circle them. I'd be able to identify them. This is what you guys need to be comfortable with. Draw your SMA. Draw your simple moving average. Add that to your chart. Study it. Guys, this is how you're going to perfect what you already know. Okay?
All right, guys. Now, perfect. Another one right here. So resistance and support. This looks like a line chart, right? Boom, boom, going up and down. What happened here? It hit my resistance, right? It hit my resistance here. It hit my resistance here. It hit my support here. And it hit my support. We'll make it here. It hit my support here. Look at this like a basketball. I just touching off the basics. What goes up must come down. Now, look at this. Look at this. What was once support is now resistance. This becomes resistance, and this now becomes support, guys. Okay? These are channels. This is where price was moving at the time, whether it be an hour chart, a minute chart, a week chart, or a monthly chart. This is, you can also look at it as consolidation. It didn't break through the trend of the support or resistance. Okay, guys?
In the same channel.
So we're about to get now more knowledge because I have some good stuff going. And Melissa's gonna be writing the homework.
I'm actually gonna write, I'm gonna give you guys the homework out loud because I'm gonna give you guys a pip count for London session on a daily basis.
For you don't want to snap
For
so people
certain
can
pairs.
snapshot on YouTube.
The homework?
Yeah.
Yeah, we can do that quickly.
Yeah, write it down. So what I'm gonna be going
But
over.
I want to do the pip count for them first.
Okay, good. Okay, so guys, I'm about to get back in and we're gonna go over perfect entries, perfect support. Now, this is important, guys. How do you want to know when to go in and when to get out, right? So I hope my viewers are staying on because honestly, you're just missing out. Whoever's not on, you're missing out. And if you want to make the same type of money, you want to create a 6-7 figure income off of trading, your behind should be on my live broadcast. You should not be doing anything else. You shouldn't be watching TV, but you should be on my live broadcast. Now, thank you guys for staying on my live feed. It's about to go down right now. So I'm going to share my screen with you guys. Okay, so I'm about to screen share. All right. For my viewers that are on here, just give me 1 second. Let me switch this. All right, guys. So I'm going to go over let's go. All right, so look at this. Let me zoom out. Perfect. All right, guys. So I'm going to go over my higher high, my higher low, and I'm going to give entry points of trades that I took, okay? Now, right here was my higher high. I should have wrote HH, but I didn't. Here was my higher high, right? This is the high of the day, right? This is the low of the day, okay? This is always important. Always write this. Why? So you can, visually look at your charts. I'm on Euro USD on a 30-minute chart. So for those of you that want to see on my live Facebook feed, I'm on a 30-minute chart. This is my high. This is my low. Now, this is my higher high, my higher low. This is my higher high. Now, this was once my higher high right here. What happens? My higher high now becomes my higher low, correct? That means you're getting ready for a pullback. So you know what I did? I did a trick for you guys. Add a trend line. Go right here. For those of you that need to look, click right here, guys. For those of you that are watching on the YouTube channel, you see where it says draw a trend line? I'm moving my mouse. Click draw trend line. You're going to add your trend line for it to connect right here from your pullback, from your higher high to your higher low. Now, this would be your pullback right here, right? This candlestick. But you want to draw your trend line above it, and you want to get in, not at here, because you don't know what the market can do, right? You want to get here at the middle of the candlestick where it breaks this trend line right at the middle. This is where you enter. You want to enter after the pullback. People want to know, well, Kim, how do you know when is the pullback? Well, I'm telling you, I'm showing you right here. Look at this candlestick right here. I drew my trend line, and I wanted to see what my next candlestick was going to be, right? So I had my trend line before this candlestick was even here, guys. Remember that. I drew the trend line, and I waited for the next candlestick. Once I saw this candlestick pass the middle of my trend line, I went in as a buy, okay? I went in as a buy. Now, if you went in at the middle of my candlestick, right? Look at this. And you would have sold out here. I already wrote it for you. You would have profited 71 pips, okay? This is a 30-minute chart. You would have profited 71 pip, guys. This is pretty good, right? Now, what happens here? My higher high becomes my higher low, my higher high, my higher low, right? So let's go over here. This is my higher low. This is my higher high, right? Now here, if you see, this is my resistance, support, resistance, support. This is what consolidation looks like. I wanted to, that's why I put here consolidation. This is what consolidation means. There's not a breakout. It broke out, but it ran right back here. Price action was right here for, each candlestick represents 30 minutes. It must be like 30 candlesticks here. Can't even see where you're at. Christopher, if you click on my Facebook, go on my Facebook page, click on the link that's there, the YouTube link, and you should see us. We're live right now. This here is right here. This is a consolidation, right? You want to get in, right? If you want to see what's happening, this is a breakout. You see this breakout? It broke my resistance line, guys. This is my resistance. It broke out, and this is where you saw the high of the day. Okay, now, if you wanted to get in, right, as a like a really quick pullback, so this would be my higher high, this would have been my higher low. Christopher, can you see? Oh no, let me know if you're on. Hi, Carlos. Hi, Deborah. Here, these are called channels, guys. These are channels. These are channels. These are all channels. This just lets you know where the market was, okay? So now, this is Euro USD. Right now, Euro USD, it's going up an uptrend. But right now, would I trade the Euro USD? No, because I'm not sure what's going to happen right now. I have my my resistance right here, waiting to see what happens if it breaks my resistance. Now, let's do a trend line. You want to add a trend line? All right. Hey, Jennifer. No. The quality is low. I can't see where you're pointing at with your chart. Well, I'm moving the mouse constantly, Christopher. So I hope you guys, I'll check why it's not, but you guys should see. But let's add a trend line, right? This is where work happens, guys, the magic. Let's see. So let's add, you see? Okay, so now, hold on. Let's see. Okay, go down. Yeah, a little up. Hold on. Oh my God, it's gotten this damn. Hold on, guys. Let me just move it. Hold on. I gotta look at it myself. All right. So now, how do you know where to place your support and resistance lines? Okay, well, I put my support. Remember, this is coming back January. Okay, this is January 15th right here. We look at the dates, the time, they use military time here. You could have put your resistance line, Palermo, right up here. I can add more resistance. Look, you want to add another resistance line right here. And let's move it. Right here. Boom, resistance. Support. Boom. Resistance, boom, support, boom, supports, right? Resistance. Now, remember what this is. If you want to start here, this is support, resistance. And remember, switches. What was once support now becomes resistance. And I like to do it like this. Let me give a back view because I can really see where the market's really been and how long everything's been going. So I'm waiting to see if it breaks my resistance, this buy. I'm going to see if it continues going in, and I'm going to see if it breaks my trend line right here that we drew out. I'm going to see if I might go in as for a sell, or I'm going to see if it breaks my support, it breaks my resistance right up here where I'm pointing. And for those that are watching on YouTube, okay. Support resistance shows where price action is, Adele. For Daniels, I believe, who's watching on my YouTube. Support resistance shows where price action is, and it also lets you know when to get in for a buy and a sell. Why? Because if it breaks my resistance, right, and the next confirmation stick, I would wait for a pullback, meaning it has to retest my previous line before I go in for a buy. Now, just because it breaks right here, guys, you see what the blue line is? Just because that looks like a double top. Yes, it does. So let's see if it forms up an M. Now, for those of you that knows what a double top or two bottom tops, double bottoms or double tops, Christopher, let's see if you're doing your homework. I want you to tell me what happens if it goes the opposite way. Let's see if you've been doing your homework. Now, if it breaks my resistance, right here, am I going to go in as a buy? No, because what happens if the next candlestick here was a green and then the market makers psych me out and go right back down? That's how they get people, because people are so impatient. Oh my God, it broke my resistance. They say go in. No, you don't. Once it breaks your resistance, it has to retest. Retest means it has to come back down and hit your previous resistance line. Then I would wait for the next candlestick before I go in as an execution as a buy. Okay, this is how I trade. All right, guys. Now, why did I put this trend line right here? What happens? So if it does, you said you see a double top. What would you do to confirm that it is? I want to know, Christopher Fell. I'm testing you now. If this is a double top, what do you do? I want to know, what have you been studying? What do you do if this is a bottom top? Let's see what would you do? I want to see what would be your analysis. All right. Thank you, Jennifer. Now, this trend line right here, boom, it hit here, boom, it hit here. Now, usually after the third time, it usually breaks, right? My trend line, and that tells me that it can be a possible M formation. And if that's an M formation, that means people are going to go in as a sell, right? That's right. You wait for the next candlestick confirmation. So look, guys, if it broke my trend line right here, don't go in as a sell. You don't know what can really happen. So you go in, boom, you see another candlestick right here. You see another candlestick. It must retest before you go in as a sell, guys. So this is what's going to be. I'm going to go back on tomorrow to see. Well, I'm going to be checking out my charts anyway tonight, because I'm going to be making, my goal is to make at least 1,000 to 2,000 tonight. So I'm going to see where this is going. All right, Christopher Felt. So I want you to be watching this, because if it does form an N, guess what? We're going to be making a lot of money tonight. So I hope you guys are watching all this. All right. Now, guys, let's look at my other chart. My USD CAD. All right. Let's go look at this. Okay. Now, I hope you guys can see what it is that I'm looking at right now. I'm about to start in the next 30 seconds. All right, guys, I'm live again. Now I am on USD CAD. So guys, get on. I'm on USD CAD right now. Okay? I'm on USD CAD. I'm sorry if my mouse is slow. I'm going to find out if I can make my mouse bigger or something. So for those of you that are signing on right now on my Facebook live feed, I'm on USD CAD. Now, look what I did here. This was my higher high. Why is it logging off? Hold on, God. Hold on, guys. I don't know, guys. It's just logging me off on this Facebook Live. I apologize. So now, you guys want to make money with me or what? Let's see. Let's see what's going on over here. You guys want to make money? Who wants to make money? Let me know. Now, you see here my higher high, right? HH. Okay? You see the higher high. You see the higher low. What does that mean? That means I'm getting ready for a pullback. Now, what did I tell you guys? I told you guys to put a trend line right here. Put this trend line. You see what this trend line is? Put this trend line after you see the higher low. It is time for you to get in. Okay, you see this higher low? Once this trend line, this candlestick breaks my trend line right at the middle, this is my entry for a pullback, waiting for a pullback. Get in mid of my trend. It didn't let me put the D. I don't know why. But Palermo and Shay, I want you to pay attention to this, because if you want to make money, you're going to make money with the higher high and the higher lows. Once the higher low comes, draw a trend line right here. Boom. Once the next candlestick passes the mid of your trend line, right here in the middle, this is how I'm going to go in as a buy. I'm going to go in here as a buy right here, guys. This is my entry after a pullback, okay? Now, had I entered right here where I put the entry and I would have exited out right here, guess what I would have made? 145 pips. This would have been my take profit number one. It's shutting me off my Facebook Live. I don't know what's going on. All right, guys, for all my YouTubers. Now, if I decided to ride this, right? Ride is all the way the wave. And I would have sold it right here where it says take profit number two. I would have made money 308 pips. I would have made 308 pips, guys. That's pretty powerful. You know what I mean? That's like really, really, really strong, guys. So I hope you guys are really paying attention, because tonight, pay attention. Note takers are money makers. Hey guys, I don't know why my Facebook Live is keep shutting off on me. I have no idea, but I want you to pay attention. Now, let me go back, pull here. Now guys, look at this. I have here your first take profit. Your first take profit would have been 145 pips, okay? Then if you decided to ride the wave, right, guys? Hi, thanks, Jennifer, for joining. The wave, guess what would have happened? And you would have stood in, your take profit number two would have been 308 pips. Do you see how much money you would have been making if you followed my directions after entering, after a pullback? Kim, how do you make so much money? Okay, listen to what I am telling you guys. You're going to enter after your pullback. I am drawing a trend line for you guys. This trend line, yeah, I guess it's bad connection. This trend line right here, you're going to wait till the candlestick goes to the middle of your trend line. You're going to go in as a buy. If you would have gotten out here, you would have made 145 pips. And if you would have ride the ride right here, you see this wave? This is consolidation. If you guys would have just waited and be patient, you guys could have taken profit over here. And this is why I put take profit number two. You guys would have made 308 pips. It's shutting off. I don't know why. Look at this. Now, you see this gap right here? Guys, I hope you're seeing the gap is opening on a Sunday. This is why you don't want to leave trades open if they're short term, because this gap can really hurt you. This gap, people can lose a lot of money in this gap, guys. So now, guys, Melissa is writing some important information, guys, and I want you guys to pay attention to this. All right, so hold on. Bad connection. Melissa's writing some good stuff, so don't get off, guy. Do not get off. Do you want to make money? You would be waiting on with us on here. All right, guys, I'm live again. I'm so sorry. I do not know what's happening. Now, I'm going to just go over for a few more minutes. This is why you do not keep your trade open over the weekend, okay? Especially if it's a short-term trade, you should not be keeping this open, guys, because look at this gap right here. This gap can literally lose you a lot of money, guys, right here. So I want to make sure that you guys do not keep your trades open over the weekend. If this is not a long-term trade, do not stay on this. Close out your trades on Friday, guys. I am so sorry. I do not know why my phone is keep ending this live feed. This is a gap market opening on a Sunday. This is why you do not leave your trades open. Because if you left your trade open, you could have lost a lot of money, guys. Okay? So make sure you learn some valuable information. And boom, it took off. Now, guys, I'm going to get off this minus. Stop screen sharing. All right, guys. So Melissa's writing some good information. I need you to make sure you are going to take a snapshot of this and write this down in your notebook. You honestly want to make a lot of money with us, then you really got to tune into my webinars. Right now, there's a lot of viewers on, but honestly, there should be more viewers on this YouTube channel because there's a lot of you guys who do not know how to trade and who do not know how to make money consistently like we do. So please, for the next webinar on Sunday, start getting your people on this because there's a lot of people who trade Forex that are not making a lot of money. And if you guys are not making at least a minimum of $1,000 a week, there's something's happening. You're not doing your trades right because it's easy to make money. So Melissa in the back here is writing out some really good information. And I want you guys to take a picture of this when she's done. So do not hang up. Make sure you guys are on this feed, guys, because I'm telling you, you're going to make money with us if you put in the time, all right? I know our webinars are long, but guess what? We're here to help you make money with us. So I'm going to move this. She's going to bring the computer, the board up close to you guys so you guys can see this. So I really need you guys to at least take a snapshot of it, zoom in or write it down. We're going to have this, but this is how you're going to make money, guys, with us, okay? So just give her a minute. I have my Facebook has been going on with thousands of questions, emails. I mean, it's going crazy. People are going crazy with this information. So I hope you guys are just enjoying everything. Oh my God. I literally have over 100 messages to check of questions. This is insane. This is insane. Okay.
Okay, guys. So this right here is basically, this is just the average amount of pips, right, that you can make trading. Ooh, sorry, guys. Okay,
Hey,
so these are the pairs. You have your Euro USD, your GPB USD, USD JPY, AUD USD, NZD USD, USD CAD, USD CHF, Euro JPY, GPB JPY, Euro GPB, and the Euro CHF, right? And then you have your days of the week. Sunday, Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday, Friday, because those are the only days you can trade, right? And these are the average amount of pips that you can make trading these pairs on these days during London session, okay? So now, obviously, we told you, Sunday and Monday, not the best days to trade, right? Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday,
take a picture of this,
your
guys.
best days to trade. Look at the average amount of pips, 142, 172, 114, 98, 112, 119, 178, 213, 64, 79, 159, 107, 106, 99, 152. This is what you want to be making a day. This should be on your trading plan that we asked you guys to make, right? This should be, okay, I want to trade Tuesdays, Wednesdays, Thursdays, London session, Euro USD, and GPB USD. Why? Because if you were paying attention, I told you that if you look at the GPB and the USD and the Euro and the USD, those charts move very, very, very similarly to one another. So for me, those are my two pairs that I trade. I trade London session. I can trade any single one of these pairs. Why? Because I know how to read a chart. And you'll get to that point. But for people, when we told you pick a pair, pick two at the very most, you may not have picked Euro USD. You may have picked the USD CAD, okay? But this is just, remember, we told you London session is the most best session to trade. That's when the most movement happens in the market. So like we told you, these are your pairs most commonly traded.
Look at this, guys.
Days of the week that you can trade, and these are just the average amounts that you can make trading each day. You can trade on a Sunday. I trade on Sundays. You shouldn't trade on a Sunday. I trade Monday. I trade every day of the week if I can, because I know what I'm doing. But this is just basic. Take a picture of this, guys. I'll move it up closer.
Look, guys, take a picture of this. Seriously, guys.
This is what you can make
pictures and you're not average seriously, honestly,
on a day during London session with these pairs. It's simple. I'll leave it there. Couple more seconds. I want to write down your homework.
We're about to write down your homework, guys. So
I will.
Sure you guys have
this. Take a picture.
I'm going to erase this.
I will take a picture, and should we post it on our page for them? Should we be nice?
Yeah, we'll be nice, and we're gonna take a picture and post it on our Facebook pages. But guys, we're about to write the homework. So if you're serious about making money, I want you to take a picture of this. If you're not taking a picture of this, then honestly, you're not serious about what it is that we're doing. And we can just, not really do all these sessions for you guys. So please, I want you guys to do the homework that we're about to give you, and we're going to write it down, all right? I hope you guys are really paying attention because, a lot of people are trading on demos accounts, but how nice would it be if you were trading on a live account making those demo results, right? Well, I see some of your posts on demo accounts, but how good would it be if those demos were real money, man?
Absolutely. I'm going to tell you guys, as soon as you place your first trade and you see profit, I promise you will cry. Hold on, let me take a good picture so I can post it on our wall. But I promise you guys, you will absolutely cry when you profit on your first trade. And you're going to feel even better, and you're going to cry even more. You know why? Because it's going to be from something that you learned. You made that profit because you paid attention.
I'm so happy that you guys are on this. Amazing, guys.
We can teach you, right? We can teach you, but we can't force you to learn.
That's
you can bring a horse to the lake, but you can't force them to drink the water, right? Simple.
So she's going to write the homework, guys. So make sure your notebooks are out. She's about to give you guys the homework. So I want you guys to really take this serious. I'm telling you, I can't emphasize because I wish when I was starting to trade, I had someone holding my hand like the way I'm holding you guys' hands. I'm not physically there, but I'm there in spirit. I wish I had someone doing what we're doing for you guys right now. So please, I just want you guys to really stay on this and write down the homework, because these homework assignments are going to get easier. Meaning, when I mean easier, you're going to understand it a lot better, because now I know what the Forex chicks are meaning. Oh, I see what the Forex chicks are thinking. And guys, shoot me an email. Shoot Melissa an email. Shoot us Facebook messages. IG, shoot us messages. If you don't know what it is that we're talking about, you can hit me up privately. We do help you guys out. Do we do one-on-ones? Melissa and I do one-on-ones. We're about to start a program, and we already have 12 people that are joining, and we're going to divide the 6 people, and we're going to rotate them and just really mentor you guys. And we are offering a lot of things. If you guys want to know what it is, you got to message me privately. We put something so amazing for you guys that, we're going to be doing this for the next few sessions, and then it's going to be we're going to do a website, and we're going to do some really awesome things for people that really want to take Forex to another level and make it a full-time income.
No, I didn't hear you. What did you say? Yeah, I didn't hear you.
All right, guys. So, is this the only homework?
Mm-hmm.
One. Okay, so this is part of the homework, guys. You want to go on? What?
Do you need the phone number? Ireland, do you still need your phone number?
Reversal chart pattern, guys. Okay, I'm still writing all this information. Double, top, and bottom. Okay, now guys, this is your homework. Please take a snapshot of it. Please take a snapshot. I'm going to be posting it on my Facebook wall. But here, take a snapshot of the homework. I'm literally holding this up. Please take a snapshot of this. Okay? This is going to help you understand more in depth what we're going to go over on Sunday. If you think this session was amazing, you have no idea the nuggets we're going to be giving you on Sunday, guys. So this is the homework. Take your cell phone, take a snapshot, write it down. In 2 minutes, I'm erasing this. 2 minutes, I'm erasing this, guys. So make sure you guys are writing this, okay? Hey guys, sorry about this horrible connection. Write down the homework. We literally have the homework. I'm only gonna have it on for a minute. So if you guys are missing this, I'm sorry, but make sure you have your homework. This is the homework, guys. I don't want you to miss this, guys. This is the homework. Make sure you guys are on. For those of you, this is the homework. What are the pivot points? How do you know how to calculate the pivot points? What are the different types of pivot points? What are divergence, the type of divergence? What are the 9 rules of trading divergence? What are the reversal chart patterns for the double top and bottom top, guys? So please make sure you're taking a snapshot of this. This is the homework assignment that's due for Sunday, guys. We're going to be posting this on our Facebook post. For those of you who do the homework, I want you to privately send it to me, and I'm going to privately message you with more information. So the people who do the work are going to get rewarded, and the ones who don't are not going to get anything else from me. Meaning that the people who take this seriously, you take one step, guess what? I'm going to take one step. So make sure you do this homework. If I don't get it, I'm not going to give you the extra stuff that I want to give for people who do my assignments. So make sure you do these assignments, guys. I'm going to make sure you send this to people, Snapchat it, or stuff like that. Take care, guys. My session is over. We've been on for a very long time, so we're going to let you guys go. Make sure you do the homework. So great, guys.
My apology, guys. I had an emergency phone call. I hope that you got all the homework. I hope you complete all the homework. We are definitely going to go over these things on Sunday. So excited to see you guys again and to share all this information and knowledge. We absolutely love you guys.
Now,
take care and do your homework.
Now, I have to say one more thing, guys, because I was saying it over. For those of you who are on right now, if you send me your homework assignments privately, I'm going to give you some extra stuff privately. Okay, if you don't do your homework, I'm not going to give you the extra stuff. You take one step, I take one step. You take a back step, I'm going to take a back step. I'm not going to give you the extra stuff. So this is only for the people who do the homework assignments. I'm going to be posting it. For those of you that are on YouTube and don't have me on Facebook, Kimberly Torres, my email, Kim wealth125@gmail.com. My IG is Kim RN125. RN because I am a registered nurse prior to doing this. Now, Melissa's going to be posting her information. Make sure you take this down. So we make sure, guys, do the homework assignments if you want to get extra stuff from me and her that we privately work on. We're going to give you extra stuff. If you don't send me the homework, guess what? You're not going to get the extra stuff. You can tune into our session on Sunday, but for those who do the homework are going to be a step ahead of you guys. That I promise you. Take care. This is the Forex Chicks, and Melissa's going to be ending it with you guys with her information.
Okay, guys, for those of you that don't know my full name, Melissa Gonzalez, out of the million and Melissa Gonzalez's that are in the universe. My IG, Miss_M_Bella. And my email is Melissa Gonzalez 1104. I'm sorry, Mel Gonzalez 1104@gmail.com, guys.
All right, so we love you guys. Thank you for your endless support. And this is the Forex Chicks, and we're ending our session now.
Good night.
Bye.